Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to Sci-Finatics. Well, today we're talking about the first trailer that has come out for Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 2. It's our first glimpse of some footage from the new season, and there's quite a lot of shots in there to go through. It looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting season, and we've only got about, I think it's maybe 6 or 7 weeks or something to go before it hits our TV screens on the 15th of June. So really looking forward to that. Obviously, it's a bit sad that Star Trek Picard Season 3 is finished and Picard's all over now after such an amazing season, but I'm confident that we're going to get a great season of Star Trek with Strange New Worlds. So let's take a look at the trailer for Season 2, and then after we have a look at the trailer, I'll go through some of the shots in a bit closer detail and see if we can work out a little bit more information as to what is actually happening in Season 2 of Strange New Worlds. Okay, let's take a look.
In the mystery and vastness of space, we come together. So many crew members from so many planets, everyone on their own journey.
You ready for some fancy flying, Erica?
Oh, you know I've got this.
So we start off with a shot here of Carol Kane as the new chief engineer, Pelia. I can't help but compare this character to the character of Peli, who's another engineer, but in the Star Wars universe, as we saw in The Mandalorian. So we've got Pelia, chief engineer in Star Trek here in Strange New Worlds, played by older comedic actress Carol Kane, and Peli, as an engineer in Star Wars, played by older comedic actress Amy Sedaris. Very similar sort of characters that no doubt going to be quirky, played by older female actresses. Ortega's doing a bit of fancy flying here to break apart an asteroid using the Enterprise's phasers.
It's a sign that the freckles in our eyes are mirror images.
Meet James Kirk. You have an energy.
What?
It's making me sweat.
Got an away mission here with Pike, Spock, and Noonien and Singh. Desert planet with a large moon there in the background, and also a lot of sort of, I guess what you'd call Aurora Borealis. Dr. Chapel looking a little bit too lovingly, Dr. Mbenga here. Not sure what the workplace relationship rules are on the Enterprise. They could be being breached here, I'm not sure. Planet here that kind of reminds me a bit of Pandora from Avatar, with the whole floating kind of mountain look there. We get our first really gorgeous look at the Klingon battlecruiser for Strange New Worlds. The first time we've ever seen the Klingons in Strange New Worlds. We've got Spock toasting some blood wine here with a couple of Klingons. I think the makeup looks great. The costumes look great. They're sort of reminiscent a little bit of the gold and black that the Klingons had on in the original series, but obviously updated to reflect a closer look to what we know Klingon uniforms to look like in the movies and beyond. Shot of the Enterprise here flying through some sort of asteroid field with sort of red crystalline kind of asteroids, which looks cool. A vial from a hypo spray, I'm guessing, with some green liquid in it that's dropping to the ground and smashing. Nurse Chapel and Uhura and Ortegas on an away mission in some crystalline caves here.
I used to think of myself as always alone. Not on this ship.
Through great wonders and great danger.
Looks like the Gorn are back. This Gorn here roaring at a crew member. We've got Nurse Chapel and also Spock on some ship that's been incredibly critically damaged by a Gorn attack. Here it's open to space. They're in EV suits. They're outside of a saucer section of the ship here, and as we can see in the background, there's heaps of Gorn ships surrounding them.
The next great age of exploration starts with us.
You gonna say your thing? Everyone in the chair has their thing.
I would like the ship to go. Now.
We've got Pike and Mbenga and Lan in a shuttlecraft heading to Rigel 7. This probably sparks some feelings of animosity from Pike because we saw Rigel 7 featured in the Cage pilot with the race called the Kalar, the primitive warlike species, which apparently was just before what happened in the Cage. These guys looked like very barbarian-esque characters. They wore kind of furs and had very bad teeth. We saw Pike fighting one of these guys. We've got Lan and Dr. Mbenga having a bit of a sparring session here. Very dramatic shot of the wall of the starship blowing out with a human crew member being sucked out into space. Looks like we get Uhura on an away mission by herself, and she probably doesn't know how to pilot a shuttlecraft too well because it appears this shuttlecraft crashes and she's marooned potentially all alone on this planet. Got a very interesting looking space station here, which we see the Enterprise warping away from. Ortegas and Sam Kirk and Nurse Chapel sharing a glass of champagne in the mess hall here. Nurse Chapel and Dr. Mbenga sharing a very idiosyncratic 21st century gesture here with the old fist bump. Looks like the Enterprise might be flying through the tail of a comet or something here with a lot of fragments of ice and everything it would appear they're sort of flying through. A gavel or a hitting of the bell here in what appears to be some sort of tribunal or courtroom scene. If we have a look at the screen here, it shows the service record of Lieutenant Commander Unachin Riley. So it's obviously a court case involving her status as an augment. I love Spock's very awkward, I would like the ship to go, command to go to warp. Very clunky and very Spock.
Never seen a revolving door before.
I'm from space.
And it looks like we've got another outing with Captain James T. Kirk. This time it appears him and Lan Noonien Singh are on a bit of a time travel situation going on here. They're in a fashion store in the 21st century. They've got jumpers and everything and revolving doors. So it looks like we've got a bit of time travel up our sleeve for Season 2 here, which should be a lot of fun. A time travel story is always a fun outing. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Sci-Finatics yet, don't be shy. Click on that big subscribe button to stay current and up to date with all the latest Star Trek news on YouTube. There's a lot of you out there, 80% or more, that all view my my videos and everything but haven't subscribed. So please, it really helps the channel out. Much appreciated. All it takes is a little click and you subscribe. That's all you got to do. Also, be sure to check out my merch store from the 23rd to the 26th of April. 20% off. It doesn't normally get much better than 20% off in the merch store. There's all heaps of cool Star Trek designs in there, and you can grab yourself a hat or a coffee mug or a t-shirt or a hoodie or something. They all look really cool and help support the channel as well. I'll be back pretty soon with my next video. I'll catch you guys soon.